Starring yours truly, Peacoat Slim, on the corner of Vine and Nothing B, minding my business. And y'all should be doing the same, just like y'all do on Peacoat in the morning. Make sure y'all tune in for that. But today, we here to talk about one thing and one thing only. Why is it that we keep taking the money, and are we getting a fair share amount that we should get for taking the money? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Peacoat? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how every time one of our bodies is stretched out, they give us a settlement number, and we take the settlement number after the body's stretched out. Usually the officer doesn't go to jail or anything. Or if the perpetrator, officer, whatever, does go to jail, you know what I mean? We don't feel at ease because we lost a young person who could have changed the world. That right there could have been the next young person to change everything. But we may have lost that person. You feel me? Now, I did my research and I found out that as of January 2021, the price of melanin was about $459 per gram. You feel me? $459 per gram. Now, ask yourself, how many grams is in a pound? I'll tell you. 453.5 grams are in 1 pound. It's a lot of grams. Now, how many grams are in 160 pounds? That right there, you get about 71,500 grams. Now, you take that price right there and you times it by the amount per gram price, which is that $459 number that I said at the very beginning. Multiply that by the 71,500,000. You feel me? Multiply that out. See what you get. I'll tell you what you get. You get about 33 million. Now, if a person is 160 pounds and they die, you're supposed to get 33 million, according to the market. That's what the market says. You could do the math yourself. It's a quick Google search away. If you don't believe my mathematics, you can go and check it out yourself. Now, my question is, how come we not getting our fair share? You know what I mean? It is a tragedy. It is unfortunate. We're not getting our fair share because we don't know knowledge. We don't have the knowledge on this type of subject or this information because nobody ever researches it because they keep it away from us and they do so many other things to blind us. When are we going to stand up? You know what I mean? Right now, you already know what they forcing. You see what they going through in Austria, I think, or something like that. Or one of them countries that's not here. But they going through it. They forcing it on people. And if they could force this on people, what else can they force on people? Just July, they were saying that they wasn't going to be forcing nothing on people. They said that they couldn't. They said it was against the law. Now, all of a sudden, they forcing it on people. But y'all still believe them because y'all think that y'all life going to go back to normal. And then y'all stuff start weighing off after 6 months. And then they talking about that you got to get another thing. Like, think about this. Are you going to continuously keep getting other things each year and then have to show it to your people who pays you your money, your employer? Tamir Rice, his family got $6 million. Tamir Rice weighed over 190 pounds. He was 12 years old, granted, 5'7", weighed over 190 something pounds. His family only got $6 million. I just gave you the mathematics just now. And in the mathematics I just gave you, I just told you that 33 million was supposed to go to a person who weighed about 160 pounds. Trayvon Martin weighed 158 pounds, just to be exact. We don't know how much his family got, but we do know that that it exceeded $1 million. We know that. Hopefully it was for the 33 million that I was talking about, because that's a lot of melanin that left this earth. We never know what Trayvon could have done. Trayvon could have been the next Kanye. We never know. It could have been the next Jay-Z for all we know. You feel me? Could have been the next Malcolm. We don't know. We don't know. But that's just a thought I had. Why do we keep taking the money? Because nothing never changes. Another one gets laid down. They have endless supply of money. They just make up money. You seen how the stimulus checks came out. Y'all really need to do y'all research on that third default in 1999. That's what really needs to happen. And what happens when you default 3 times? That's what really needs to happen. But nah, y'all probably gonna be waiting for the next Beyonce dancing at Coachella. Or, you know, the next Cardi B joint that come out. You feel me? So you can feel a part of something. The next Meg Thee Stallion joint, you know, the Tory Lane case. I'm gonna be covering that on Peacoat in the morning when it comes out. You know, Shawty Maxwell, her joint that's going on right now. She trying to expunge or try to get the courts to remove all evidence about her friend, her ex-husband. I'm not saying his name, so, you know, they won't hit my video or nothing like that. But y'all know who I'm talking about. But we gonna start covering all that type stuff. But for real, we need to stop taking the money. And every time we take the money, we lessen our value to ourselves. Because if they see that all we care about is money, and we don't care about culture, we don't care about what's right, we don't care about getting hours, the moment that they see that that is our driving, money, they ask me that on every job interview. Every job interview, they always be like, yo. They don't say yo. Well, the last guy said yo. But they always be like, yo, what's your driving incentive? My driving incentive is to see other people prosper and win. And just be a part of the team that helped that person win for the first time. That's my thing. I like helping others win. I don't like holding people down and trying to keep them. Nah, I'm building my dream. I want you to build your dream too. And if it comes to happen that we got 2 things that match and we can help build each other's dream, and it's a win-win, let's work together. But this whole being laid out in the street, waiting on a settlement, getting disrespected, waiting on a settlement, trying to get a white person to call you the N-word, waiting on a settlement, like that's too much, man. Like you playing that game. Stop playing them games. Cause it ain't gonna happen. It's not an episode on the Boondocks. Actually, you should pay attention to that episode on the Boondocks. The joint when he was called the N-word by the teacher. And when they hijacked his whole platform and changed his whole narrative, and he didn't get paid. If it's gonna happen, you're gonna have to work at it. You know what I mean? It's like a skill to get paid from these people. And if you don't know how they talk and you don't know how they operate, you ain't getting nothing. You're getting nothing. Don't matter what they say to you. They could disrespect you, make fun of your hair, they could do all types of stuff. It doesn't matter. They have a new way of doing it now. It's called, did you take the mind control hit? What do you mean the mind control hit? What do I mean by that? Think about it. If somebody told you that was paying you money, that you had to do something, and if you ain't do it, you ain't working for me no more. And it was against your morals, and you didn't do it. As an employer, would you want that person on your staff? Like, honestly, would you want them on your staff? You probably wouldn't. Why? Because you don't have mind control over them. Everybody else who complied, they gave up their mind control, bro. Y'all complied. So y'all under their hand. So that means in any other situation, when your back is against the wall, what will you do? You will sell out. Unfortunately, and I'm not going to say that you're a sellout, but I'm saying you will sell out with minimal information. If you got it early, you sold out for minimal information. If they try to force you and then you bent, you sold out for minimal information. That's sad, yo. Y'all need to change y'all tune. And it's going to take y'all who sold out on minimal information to try to come back and fix the situation. Because y'all the only people that can save us, the people who just decided that they're going to trust God, their God, the Most High with the situation. And not be forced or bullied into something. Yo, we need y'all to stand up, y'all. And that's it, that's all. It's another Peacoat Thought.